Hey everybody, how are you guys doing? So, I want to do a quick anxiety check with everybody, mental health check, and then I want to talk about some really, really exciting stuff we have going on. How are you all doing? How's your mental health? It's been a rough week for myself and a lot of my friends, and that's why I really wanted to just kind of check on you guys. Okay, so thanks for tuning in. How are you doing? This week's been a little bit dark for myself. I've had two loved ones pass away in the family and different sides of the family. I've had several people that I care about reach out and let me know they are struggling to stay housed. Um, some of my good friends have had rough weeks, and things just seem to be tough. A lot of news, a lot of negative news out there this week that makes it kind of hard for me to stay calm and centered and happy. How are you all doing with that? Um, I just want to let you know what I did. So I cried a little bit about the people that I've lost in my life. I've gotten some hugs from my husband. I reached out to a couple friends yesterday and they gave me some comfort and listened and cared about me. What are you all doing? Are you all stressed out? What are you doing to get your care? Because you deserve comfort. It is a rough week. Let somebody you know that loves you, let them know you're struggling if you are. Um, that's my big tip for today because I did that and it's helping, but I tell you what, it's still a struggle. Also, I have a lot of like really fun news. So I thought we could talk about fun things when things might be hard for you at home. One is tomorrow we have a live show and that is going to be at 3 o'clock on Saturday, January 25th. And that is going to be one of my teacher friends, Kara. She's a public school teacher. She is going to come to my house, and we're doing a live at a weird time because she's a very busy parent and teacher. And she made time for us. So she's going to come, and we're going to talk about all the scary bills Indiana is trying to pass to destroy public education. Those of you that follow the program know that government officials in Indiana, the majority of them, have been trying to destroy public education for the last 20 years, and they have hurt a lot, and they are not stopping. So we are going to try to shine a light on those bad bills and hopefully stop them from being turned into law. So that's tomorrow, Saturday at 3. And then on Tuesday, our biggest event I've ever done is Tuesday, January 28th from 5 to 10 Eastern Standard Time. So it's 5 hour live. It's not going to be just me, thankfully, because I'm going to need some help. 5 hours. That's a lot of talking. It's going to be Corinne Strait, Tim Peck, Scott Aaron Rogers, and myself. We are going to be on the whole time, and we are going to be interviewing amazing people from around the community um, to spark hope for those of us that are struggling. There's a lot of good in this world, and there's a lot of good people trying. And also, it's to support our brand new independent media company, Project Next. So, we're going to have my friend Elmer Ramos. He has a local business called Hey Elmer in Corden. It's a print shop. He's helped us with designs, and you can sponsor us, Project Next, and you get some merch. You get some things that Elmer will make, like a mug and a shirt and a hoodie that say Project Next on them. So it's going to be really fun. If you care about what we're doing, if you like our shows, if you like the whole message that we're putting out of like community building, um, uniting, not dividing, and also getting news in a way that's not so anxiety induced, then please tune in. You don't have to watch the whole 5 hours, but come and watch. I particularly recommend coming at 6 because my friend Pam has a nonprofit called Senior Paws Rescue, and she is going to take us on a tour of her pups. And I go over to her house frequently and love on these dogs, and you can see them and meet them, and she can tell you stories about the dogs. And then I'm going to do another show later on once I get more equipment to go to other locations where I'm going to go to her house and do a show. So get to meet those dogs. And if you like this idea, Senior Paws Rescue, she's on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. Just look up Senior Paws, Paws, like a dog paw rescue. I love Pam so much. She's one of my closest friends. Um, it's going to be really fun. We're going to have Sean Bostock on, who is an independent journalist who helped uncover the Jamie Knoll corruption down here in Southern Indiana. He was a bad sheriff. He is in jail now or in prison. We're gonna have Dan Cannon. He's a friend of mine. He's sort of one of my local heroes. He is a civil rights lawyer, and he wrote a book called Pleading Out about our plea system in America and how it's messed up. And he's just an all-around good person. Every time I ever text him with a problem, he always 100% of the time tries to help me. And I just like people like that. How incredible. So he's going to be on at 8. Sean Bostock's going to be on at 6:30. Pam's going to be on at 6. Elmer's going to be on right when we start. We've got other people that I can't think of. Michelle Higgs, Indiana Rural Summit co-founder. We've got other people coming on. I don't know Ethan Legg. That's Corinne's friend. He is a lawyer and good guy. So that'll be neat to meet him. And then it's going to be fun. I think my own sweet 14-year-old Micah is going to do a little cameo at the end, and he's going to play some of his tenor music for us, which I asked him if he wanted to, and he thought about it for about a week, and he's like, Mom, I want to. And I was like, that's so cute. So that'll be at the end of the program, I think at like 9:30. And then we have another show the next day, Wednesday, the 29th. Tim and I are going to do a deep dive on the hit show Severance, which I'm obsessed with. Season 2 is out right now on Apple Plus. I'm rewatching the show and taking notes. We're not going to be just talking about the show. We're going to be comparing Severance to today. So Severance is a show where they insert something in your brain and they make it so when you go to work, you don't remember your outside life, and your outside life doesn't remember your work life. So you end up having two souls, two people in one body. And it sounds like a great idea. Wouldn't it be nice to go to work and not remember the work and just be like, bam, I'm done with work. But then what about the innies, the people stuck in the work environment who never go outside and stuff? We're going to compare the show Severance and the innie and outie with ourselves and our social media presence, like our social media innies and our out of the world outie, because we sometimes are full of hate online, but then when we go and talk to our neighbors in real life, we're nice, but we might fight online, and how weird that is. So we're going to compare that and talk about how social media giants and giant corporations kind of control us some. Not as bad as Lumon at Severance, but it's more than we'd like to admit, I think. So Tim and I are going to do a deep dive on that. That'll be Wednesday, the 29th at noon on your lunch break. And you can always watch these shows not live too, but you can comment during the live. So on social media, I have shared a graphic, a picture of the live. If you wouldn't mind, share that to a couple of friends of yours, and maybe you guys can like plan a time to be on the live together. But I want it to be a really community building event where you all are talking to us. You can also give shout outs when you support Project Next Media. You can give a shout out to someone you love for a cause you want to support, or maybe you're hoping we'll talk about something and you can say, I'm hoping you'll talk about this issue, and we will say it live on air. We'll also put it up here where it says, how's your anxiety? We're here to help. We'll put it like that up there. So you can support us, and then we can give a shout out to you, which sounds really fun. So please share the graphic. I'll post it on the comments after I upload this. And I would love to see you on Tuesday. So I'll be here doing a live tomorrow at 3. I'll be doing the 5-hour live on Tuesday with all the Project Next co-hosts. And then we have another one with me and Tim on Wednesday. So that's 3 shows coming up. We're getting a website. We're on podcasts. We're on YouTube, Instagram, Twitch. I would say the best way to watch the shows are Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. If you make a comment on that, it pops up on my screen and I can see it right away and I can display it on the show. So um, I recommend watching it those ways. Instagram only lets me go live for an hour. So the first hour of the live will be up. And then if I can figure out how to do it again, I will, but I don't know if I'm gonna if I have the ability to do that. I haven't tried yet. So that's about Instagram's weird. It's been quite a journey learning how to go live on multiple social media platforms, and I am proud of myself for what I figured out, but I am not an internet genius. I would like to shout out Scott Aaron Rogers because he's the main person that helps me with this stuff. He got our shows turned into podcasts. So wherever you get your podcast, just type in Project Next Media and you can follow us and maybe you could rate us and give us a review. But if you're too busy to always watch the video, you can catch the podcast form, which is how I watch a lot of my shows. I just listen to them. All right, you guys, I love you all. Deep breaths, contact those that love you. If you're struggling this week, I've had to reach out. Normally I'm the strong one, but this week I'm like, I need some help. It's been a rough week. Shout out to Tim for helping me, Scott, and Karen. All of them we work together, but they're also my friends. So I'd just like to shout out them for thanking them for helping me. And love you guys. Hope you're doing well. See you tomorrow or Tuesday or Wednesday or catch us after the lives. Love you all. Bye.